For the May season of Clash Royale, we have Bewitched season. This all looks amazing. We're gonna go over the top 3 decks to use that finished in the top 3 in the world. In 3rd place in the world, we got this Mortar Miner chip deck. Super fast cycling, 2.5 average elixir cost, Golden Knight spam. If you don't have the Golden Knight, you can use something else like a Dark Prince, a Knight. See how that works for you. It's a little bit hard to replace him though because he is just so good with that dash ability. Be sure to stay until the end of the video because the #1 deck in the world we will be going over today, it's a unique one that you might not expect. A bunch of stuff is coming that's super exciting in the season, so if you want to stay tuned to the channel, subscribe down below, guys. Let's get into match number 1. With the Mortar Miner chip, guys, all you gotta do is get their towers somewhat low, and then a bunch of miners should do the trick. It's so much fun to play. If you guys haven't tried a Mortar deck, please try it out for me. I really do encourage you guys to try it out. It's so much fun, and it's definitely a card that's not played too commonly. Let's go ahead with the archers here. We're gonna defend all of these, and then we're gonna go in with our Mortar. I'm a bit curious to see what they've got, right? Maybe an Infernal Tower. We see the Knight. What we're going to do here is we're going to play a little bit slow. We could go with the Golden Knight. We could go with the Log. The Log is going to be fantastic here. As we finish off all the Spear Gobs, he does go with a Fireball on top of our Mortar. The Mortar will still get some hits, though. We go in with the Fire Spear here, knowing that the Goblin Gang is next in cycle. That's going to splash and kill the entire Goblin Gang. Holy cow, Fire Spear, calm down, bro. Let's go. We're going to go with the Mortar here, knowing that he's got that Skeleton Barrel. I'm hoping he goes with it here, but nope, we're going to see the Knight. That's all good, though, honestly. We're going to be able to go with Archers. We're going to be able to go in with our Skeletons. Okay, the Musketeer does come down. Very interesting. A lot of bait action coming down from the opponent, though. Mortar does go down, unfortunately, but we do have the Log, and we got our Zap. So what we're going to do here is we're going to log the Musketeer. Then we're going to be able to zap these Skeletons that drop. Boom. We're going to go in with the Miner. Once again, applying that constant pressure, he's really not going to be able to catch a break. We're constantly getting that chip damage. The Spear Gobs get a little bit of chip for him. We're going to go with our Archers here. We're a little low on Elixir because we are playing this so crazy. But this deck, honestly, I mean, you guys know, it's fast cycling for a reason, right? It's very, very effective when you're constantly chipping them down with the Fire Spear, the Miner, the Logs, the Mortar. It really does get overwhelming and overwhelming quick. Let's go with our Golden Knight in the back here. I'm curious to see what else he's got, right? We know he's got the Skeleton Barrel. We know he's got probably the Mortar himself. I would be surprised if he doesn't have the Mortar. I'm not entirely sure what else he might have. Let's go in with our Mortar. He placed his Mortar way too far back, I think. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the Golden Knight ability, dash onto his Mortar, just tag it up so our Mortar is going to win that fight all day. He ends up fireballing. Our Mortar does get one final shot, which is amazing for us. We're going to go in with our Miner. We're going to go in with our Fire Spirit. Fire Spirit's going to get soaked up by that. Let's go ahead and zap this here. Let's go ahead and also log. We're going to help these archers out. He goes with the log himself. Our Miner's chipping away. It's been a chaotic match so far, but I'm honestly all here for it. Let's go in with our Miner. Let's go in with our Skeletons. We're going to be able to fully counter that Musketeer with the Skeletons. We're also going to Mortar here, hopefully getting a nice shot maybe on the tower. We log. Do we catch a Spear Gobs? No. We see his own Miner coming down. Let's go ahead and go with another Miner in the back. The Knight should get... okay, no. Knight does not get taken backwards. Let's go ahead and go with our Fire Spirit. Let's go ahead and zap. I meant to zap instead of go with our Fire Spirit there, but that's all good. Look at the amount of chip damage coming in. That's fantastic. Let's see what he's got, guys. We're going to go in with the log here. Beautiful log is going to come down. Let's go ahead and Miner. Let's go ahead and Fire Spirit. I'm wondering if he's going to let that Miner chip, and there it is, guys. All it's going to take is a couple more good Miners like that, and I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hang in this thing. Let's go with a very, very high skill log there, taking everything down. Awesome stuff all around. Let's go ahead, go with our Golden Knight just to tank. We are in a spot right here, guys, where all we have to do is constantly spam. The Golden Knight's dashing up. He's got to be careful. The Golden Knight's going to get through. That's going to be game over, and all it takes is a one connection like that. A bunch of really fun ways of doing tower damage with this deck, and you can see why it got 3rd in the world in last season. Such a fun deck, so much outplay potential, and the Golden Knight is incredibly powerful, guys. So right there, we didn't even really rely on the Mortar. It was straight up just Miner spam, easy defense, an awesome win for game number 1. The deck that finished 2nd in the world is an RG Lightning high skill deck. This one has a lot of outplay potential. There's a lot of RG decks going around, and this is one of the stronger ones simply because of that Lightning, and then the resets you have with the Electro Spirit. With the Lightning, right, if you're facing another RG deck with the Mighty Miner, you can reset it with the Electro Spirit, Log, Lightning, a whole bunch of different options there, and then the Fisherman outplay potential. It's fantastic. This is a very high skill deck. We're going to try best with it in this next match. Let's get into this here with this Royal Giant spam, and holy cow, we see a Hog Rider first play. Hopefully it's not Hog Lightning. That would really hurt. What we might do here, though, is we might go with an RG, guys. Just did a lot of damage to us. I'm curious to see what they got. So let's actually go with the Royal Ghost here. Gonna play it a little patient. Maybe we see something good, maybe we don't. We're gonna see some 1-unit skeletons probably. There's an ice golem. We're gonna hopefully kill the musketeer though. Really well played there, guys. They take it all down. We do have the fisherman, so I'm feeling alright about this. Let's go ahead and just go in with our fisherman like right here, and then we're gonna be able to log and hunter. We're gonna take out that musketeer nice and easy. The fisherman comes in. Hog Rider's gonna get that king to activation, so we are in an okay spot. Although I think Hog 2.6 is actually gonna hard counter us. I don't think we have enough power to get through. The cannon spam, the musketeer spam. I think this is going to be one of those situations where we need to survive until double elixir and then hope that they do not overwhelm us by then. Let's go with an Archer Queen in the back. I know he's got Fireball, but hopefully we can get a good RG Lightning here. If we get the cannon, musketeer, and tower, that would be the best case scenario, because luckily Fireball log does not take out this Archer Queen. Going with our RG here. We see the musketeer. We're going to also see the cannon any second now. There's the cannon. We're going to be able to get that good lightning we were looking for here. It's RG's pretty much taken out already, but still, we do get it. He spent a bunch of elixir on that RG. Going to be an effective defense there. Let's go in with our fisherman here if he does go with the Hog Rider, because then hopefully the fisherman's going to be quick enough to rappel in that Hog Rider before anything crazy happens. All 3 towers are targeting it. That's going to be a flawless defense there. Holy cow, that was nice. Fisherman clutch. That first mortar deck we played was so much fun, but I still think that #1 deck is going to be my favorite of the day. Let's go into the Royal Ghost in the back. Go ahead and go with a high Archer Queen potentially. Yeah, let's go ahead and Archer Queen this. We're also going to Lightning. It's going to be some good lightning value for us. We take it all down. We hit the cannon. Holy cow. Musketeer's going to go down. Let's go with the Fisherman here. We see the log. Fisherman should rappel. Beautiful fisherman. Let's go in with the RG. We gotta see some sort of log or something, right? Let's go in with the, okay, we did not mean to hit that ability. That's all good, though. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gonna get the lock because the cannon's not there. Let's go ahead and log. Guys, they are freaking out here. I think that's gonna be GG's. I think they've given up. Made them rage quit. The prediction onto the cannon, I guess. That we will take. It's not the easiest matchup in the world, but it certainly can be done. And if you go against some sort of psycho deck like this, you really do gotta play the long game. You have the lightning as your big spell. You also have the RG lightning combo to really overpower them. If you can get it down, it can be very effective. Really good match for game number 2, and it is finally time for the #1 deck in the world. Here it is, a Lava Hound Miner Skeleton King deck with the Skeleton Dragons. What? That is right. This Lava Hound Miner deck got #1 in the world last season. Very interesting to see. I haven't seen this variation too much, and wow, we're gonna try this out. So here we are in this match. The reason why this deck is so good, obviously, is you have the arrows to take out goblin barrels. You have the miner to go in and assassinate princesses, things in the back that normally would give your Lava Hound pushes a run for their money, but we have a lot of synergy in this deck, a lot of powerful cards like the Skeleton King, the Lava Hound, and the Miner, all of which are very effective in the current meta. What we're going to do here, since he just used a Miner on nothing and arrows on nothing, is we are going to punish this man's. We're going in with the Skeleton King. We could Miner this. I'm not too worried about that, though. He just put so much elixir down. I really do think we're going to need to just shred through this giant and take the entire tower, especially since that flying machine has no plan of dying anytime soon. Let's go in with the Miner in the back, especially to tank for those bats, or not the bats, the lava pups. The lava pups should do some good work here, guys. We see the Dark Prince coming in. We're gonna go with the Mega Minion here. Dark Prince dies. Beautiful. He does get the charge off, unfortunately. Gonna need to see another Mega Minion come down, probably on defense here, but yeah, there it is. We're gonna tag that up. Beautiful. Look at the amount of damage we did. Even though we didn't get the whole tower, I would call that a very successful push. We might see the Miner come in which case we do. We go with the Tombstone here. Gonna be able to take all that out. Not too bad, not too bad. And just like that, guys, we have the lead. All it's going to take is a couple more pushes like that, and we're going to be in business. So they have the arrow zap. Pretty detrimental, obviously, to our lava pups. But other than that, I really am not seeing a whole lot of answers on their end. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go with our flying machine in the back. We're going to be able to Skeleton King this, potentially on defense. Yeah, let's do it. We're going to get some more skeletons here. We see the arrows come down. Beautiful amount of skeletons there. We see the opponent now has arrows and zap and cycle. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go with his ability and skeleton dragons, knowing that the Electro Wizard might come out, but that's basically just going to protect our Skeleton King so we can hopefully take out the majority of that Prince's HP. And the Miner in the back here will apply extra pressure, ensuring that they're going to need to E-Wiz, Mega Minion, something to tank for those skeleton dragons. Meanwhile, our Miner's getting that guaranteed damage. Super effective stuff going on right now. Let's go throw the Tombstone in the back. We also have the Mega Minion in order to shred this miner's HP once he comes in. Fantastic placement there, guys. Ewa's coming in still hot. Let's go ahead and go in with a Lava Hound in the back. We haven't taken the right tower yet, or sorry, we haven't taken the left tower yet, but we are going to apply a lot of pressure. Let's go in with the Skeleton King on defense. We're going to basically just put a bit of a dual lane push on, so then he needs to defend both sides, because otherwise this is going to get real ugly, guys, for him. Let's go in with our Mega Minion, though, in a second. We're going to be able to hopefully take out this Dark Prince with ease. The Lava Hound on the right basically just distracting, so then the rest of this push is going to be easy for us. We have so many units on the left here. There's just simply no way he's going to be able to defend them all because he had to really focus on that right side. We now have a bunch of stuff going in. Flying Machine was on tower, it got locked off, but the Skeleton King's going to finish that off, and even though it was a little stressful, even though it was chaotic, you can clearly see why this deck was the #1 in the world for a reason, right? You got so much pressure, so much good defense, the Tombstone's fantastic on defense, and then the Skeleton King with a Lava Hound, a very overpowered combo that hasn't been used too often. So there you have it, the top 3 decks in the world, and some of the best decks that you should use in the May Bewitched season. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for all the support as always. Master Diddy-san, out.